Welcome to Girl with Blue Energy. I'm Patty, the Girl with Blue Energy, and I also have bipolar 1, ADHD, anxiety, OCD, and some other mental health issues. So I make videos on bipolar disorder, and one of the reasons is because I've been dealing with this since I was diagnosed at 18, but I've been dealing with this since I was 12, 13, or 14, and I've learned a lot of tools and tips over the years, and a lot of these things I did not learn from a therapist or a psychiatrist. I've learned a lot of tips from reading on successful people and habits, routines, and reading on the disorder itself. So today I'm talking about, is bipolar mania a superpower? And I'll tell you where this is coming from. Over the last few weeks, I've fallen off my habits. I normally make my bed every day, go to bed with the clean kitchen, do my laundry every day. And for the last several weeks, my bed hasn't been made and all my little habits have been out the window. And I have been having trouble sleeping again. And those are all the symptoms of bipolar mania or hypomania, not sleeping well. Not having inconsistent energy levels. So this week I started thinking, I'm a big fat loser. I'm out of shape. My business isn't going the way I wanted to, and life is sucky and you suck. So I started thinking about my past, because in the past I had a successful business, and I've had a great body because I used to work out 2 hours a day. People with bipolar disorder are often successful entrepreneurs and successful people because the mania gives you drive and gives you courage to do things other people don't do. So a lot of people will say things like bipolar mania is a superpower. And I started thinking to myself, you know what, Patty, you were a whole lot more successful when you were batshit crazy and manic than you are now that you're boring and stable and meditate every day. So maybe you should just go back to being bipolar, manic, and crazy and ambitious and the energizer buddy that goes and goes and goes. And that was my thought. Maybe bipolar really is a superpower. And I thought about it a lot, and I thought about how my life is now compared to how it used to be. My life on the outside was awesome because I'm very good at putting on an image of being together and having my crap together. But in the inside, everything was a mess all the time. I was really good at faking to be successful and not so good at being successful on the inside. So what I've learned from being stable is that stability provides you this happiness and this fulfillment that being successful in manic sprees of success don't give you. If you've ever heard the story of the tortoise and the hare, people with bipolar are the hare. We run, and we get there faster than you. But we don't stay consistent because nobody can maintain those manic energy levels. And what happens is the mania comes and then the crash. And we love the mania because we are dopamine addicts. We love adrenaline. We love stress. We thrive on it. And I don't know if that's a product of our upbringing or part of the disorder, but we crave dopamine and we get excited about it and we love it, and then we feed on it. And that provides instability in our life. So what I've discovered from managing my moods and being consistent and stable is that when your moods are stable, you have less of that up down, you have less depression, and you stay more steady and stable and consistent and happy. And when I was younger, I always thought, well, these routines are stupid. If I wasn't bipolar, I could do these routines, but you don't know what it's like to get depressed like this. When you get depressed and you're bipolar, it's incapacitating. You can't leave the bed. And I always thought my psychiatrist had everything wrong. Like, why do you keep medicating the mania away? I like the mania. Why don't you medicate the depression? And I never really got it. I always thought that they were killing my joy, that I liked the manic side of me. Could you just fix the depression? And I never really understood that the two go together. And when you manage the bipolar mania, your superpowers, when you rein them in, you're ultimately happier and have less anxiety because you're not doing crazy, impulsive things. You're keeping your superpower in check. and you're being consistent. And that consistency provides you peace, stability, and happiness in your life. And you're not filled with all this turmoil of up, down roller coaster. So that's what I'm working on right now. I wouldn't say that I'm super manic right now, but I'm definitely hypomanic. And I'm definitely struggling with my sleep. So I'm getting back to the things that work for me. My 3 habits, which are making my bed every day, meditating. That's all one thing. Going to bed with a clean kitchen and doing 1 load of laundry a day, which, some of you might have your own habits. But what I'm trying to encourage people to do with this channel is to create stability in your life by not feeding on other people's problems, and by keeping your own habits and sleep routines consistent. Even if you do nothing else right in your life, if you can keep your sleep habits and your life a little bit consistent, you can manage the bipolar a lot better. So that's what I'm working on, managing my superpowers and reining them in so that I stay stable. And I'd really love to hear from anyone else with bipolar 1. Have you ever thought about your bipolar mania as a superpower? And how do you deal with your energy flows? Do you find that you're more productive and successful when you rein in that energy and take things a little bit more slowly, steadily, and consistently? Or do you find that a total struggle? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be back soon. I'm going to start making more videos for this channel. I picked up a lot of subscribers, and I love you guys for that. So I am going to do my best to start making more content for people with bipolar. So you have someone in your corner that relates with you and can help you manage your mood disorder better. I will see you all again soon. Thanks for subscribing and listening.